Right, hello there chat, hello, welcome everyone, sorry, let me fix my camera, there we are. Yes, hello everyone, welcome back. Here we are. There has been an update since we were last playing, and apparently some role values have been rebalanced. Also, as you can see, the UI is different now. There's a little bit of clipping there, but still. I need to quickly check, actually, if that means things have gotten easier or worse for us. Hello, Inquisitor, hello. Okay, so just to check. If we go 3 to 5 versus a 4 to 6... I mean, we still power stack 7 to 9? Has that always been that high? Hold on, I can actually check. I can check if I'm going mad or not here. Sweep the back streets. No, sorry, Night in the back streets. No, that's always been a 7 to 9. 7 to 9, 6 to 7, 6 to 8. Sweep the back streets has always been a 3 to 5, 4 to 6. 4 to 7. Oh, a 4 to 7 got changed to 5 to 6. Okay. And extract fuel used to be a 4 to 6, 3 to 6, and now is a 4 to 6, 4 to 5. This used to be a 5 to 8 and is now a 6 to 7. Used to be a 4 to 7 is now a 5 to 6. Used to be a 4 to 6. Oh, okay. Interesting. But -2, yeah. But like... Okay. 6 to what? No, Lucifer, no. No. Okay, that means our evade power stacking should be much more useful, right? Because now all the stuff we get is stupidly strong. Like, oh, also that's guard, yeah. Yeah, all of our power stacking just got 10 times stronger, basically. Did I get the new update? I did indeed. I did indeed. Time to break into. No, we've already broken into. I'm still just down tiering for fun. That's because I'm mentally ill. Play footsteps, I believe works. Because, hold on, do you have the... At speed advantage, or it needs to be at 3+ speed advantage, although they already get +2. So I think that works. 5 to 7 plus... Oh no, let's actually have you there with a Flee Footsteps. Have I tried fighting she yet? No. No, I've not. They still both work, I believe. Although, it might be better to hit you with one of these. I think that's just better. Speed advantage plus that, plus... Solidarity, plus... We don't have +3 speed advantage. Ooh. I'm not actually sure. The roll rebalance values may have fucked us slightly. Ever so... That 5 to 7 is absurd, actually, sorry, no, what do you mean? Like, was it always that, or am I going mad? I feel like it didn't used to be that strong. Unless I'm going mad. Crash Disposal... No, that was always a 5 to 7. Have my cards just gotten worse, or am I losing it? The 1 to 4 is now a 3 to 4. I'm fairly certain Boundary of Death is a 1 to 1. A 4 to 4, sorry. It just has different power stacking. Also, from memory, now draws are no longer randomized. You draw the same regardless of what you start. So no matter how many times you reset, draw values are the same now. Which is interesting, that's a cool change. Boundary of Death is 1 to 1? Okay, shiz. I knew it had its RNG removed, but I couldn't quite remember what it was removed to. Let's have a transburst there, because 9 to 11 feels like a lot now. Okay, we get hit by... I kind of have to. And then we'll target you down. Did I update the mod? I did indeed update the mod. My power stacking is now absurd compared to what these guys can put out, but... yeah, my evades are a little bit powerful. I mean, that's just annoying. I don't have any of my usual stuff for them, and then you also get... that's fine. Okay. Pattern recognition on you. Curiosity has mine. No, these are all the same. I think. I don't know about the winning values, I just know that, like, they seem the same to me. Fleet Footsteps on you. Sunder Rupture, but then the speed advantage wins it. Wait, no, 3. Do you have... I know you have Solidarity, so... Oh, wait, no, you don't have the thing that I'd want you to use with that. Ah, I guess it kind of has to be you, doesn't it? Why do you have Eternal Rest unlocked? What do you mean Eternal Rest? Wait, the Abnormality page? Why do I have that unlocked? I just updated the mod. I didn't even think about that. No, I just updated the mod. I'm not sure why that happened. I promise you, I've just downloaded the mod. Well, not downloaded. I've just downloaded the update of the mod. There's nothing strange about my download. I mean, there shouldn't be anything strange about my download. I don't know why there is something strange about my download. Thank you. Geb's realization, Shased's realization, defeated Purple Tear. Oh, nice. You think the Music Man got switched with? Really? That's... that feels unbalanced. Like, maybe I'm over... Well, I guess we need to read it now, don't we? Oh god, more reading. Like, call me crazy, but that does feel unbalanced to me. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, we get hit by that, who cares? Great. This got considerably easier with these rebalance values. Ooh. Ow. Okay. So, on hit reflect against lowest HP enemy, inflict number of targets damaging ailments divided by 3. Butterfly and 1 rupture. Butterfly plus X times number of damaging ailments, percentage received all damage. The end scene convert all butterfly into rupture next. So it's just sinking but rupture. Okay. Turning on stream first thing I hear is read. Yeah, welcome. Get used to it. That's annoying. I don't want to do that. I liked my earlier things. Why can't I have them back? I liked what I had before. Library of Limit. No. Nothing about that is sinking. Nope. It's how Butterfly works in Limbus Company. Butterfly with the whole conversion thing. It's just because sinking doesn't exist. It's rupture instead. Well, we don't have... I mean... I may as well take violence. Like... This is useless to me. I don't have damaging ailments. I mean... I don't have damaging ailments. Okay. Oh yes, I need more card draw, don't I? Have their emotion level rates been increased? Because that feels too high. Actually, let's do Fleet Footsteps on you, because then that'll overflow to you. You have a Sparking Spear. Fleet Footsteps will overflow to you, which is incredible, because that's like the perfect thing for me. Okay. Wouldn't Witch be better on Netsack? No. I think it is better on Yesod. Just because of the ramp up. I mean, actually, I was really using him because of music, but I don't... Considering music no longer exists, there's basically no point, really, kind of. And then I'm gonna do a collision on you, just because that might potentially stagger. Oh, actually, no, it's better to do it on you. Which means, actually, this is better on you. Okay. 12. That is just as absurd as I remember it being, yep. Okay, stagger, lovely. Right. What is advanced literacy? Reading and understanding. Right, has recharge? Surely recharge hasn't been changed, right? I mean, this is quicker, but recharge is good. We get 2 and 2, and considering we no longer have music. Hello, just got here. How's reading going? Reading's going good. Reading's going good at the moment, yeah. Either max 2 dice power, or a max of... I mean, 15 hit, 15 divided by 4, that's 3. I mean, hold on. Plus 1 plus capacitor divided by 4 rounded up dice power. And then capacitor is base max charge, gain, haste, damage up, bleed up. Ah, that's... I think this is still fine. Can I stagger you before that triggers? There is no way I do that. Unless I do, like... What? How much all damage here? 14 more all damage? 14 more all damage plus 2 dice power. This will murder them, but I'm not sure if it's enough to stop that. Honestly, it is probably better to just stagger them. Because if I stagger them, I stop that being used. If I stop that being used, I have the ability to then just kill them. Like, let's take both of those, because then that's card draw, etc, etc, etc. Let's try and kill them. I really would like to stagger you instead of letting you get to use that. So let's do these. That for the page draw, then that for attacking. There is not a singular chance I can stagger you before... I mean... Like, hold on. Maybe there is. And then for you, I mean, you're getting staggered. You're getting staggered, hopefully. You're getting staggered. I may as well just dedicate some damage to this, because it's on use, draw one page. Oh, I didn't stagger there, but that's fine. You've got to be kidding me, really? Uh-oh. Okay, I at least staggered them. Staggered them. Okay, so it's just one of them that I didn't stagger. Just them. Okay, that's fine. Now. So we dedicate our attacks to anyone but you. Really. I mean, I wouldn't mind just to get an evade in just so I can get some light. Welcome to Babel, by the way, if this is your first stream. We have a little bit of power stacking going on. Just, you know, normal amounts of power stacking. Then as for you, let's do a collision on you into like a sparkling sphere. Well, sparking sphere, I should say. Yep, 316 damage. That checks out. That's how much damage I should be able to do to a staggered enemy. Staggered, there we are. Okay, they're dead. Well, they will be... You've got to be kidding me, really? Okay, fine. Now they will be dead, because I have an entire field's worth of enemies here. Oh, not... Well, kind of enemies? I suppose we are enemies. In a manner of speaking. We are enemies. Yes, that is true. Alright. There we are, that's Transpus. And then I just hope we deal enough damage to kill her. Ah, they had a revive, of course they did. What does Lament do? Plus... This is a 1.5, yeah, this is the latest update, yeah. How do we end up with 20 light on every librarian? That would be Starlight. Yeah, as Mr. Stream, I think Capacitor got a slight rebalance. I think it did, yeah. But so far, the strategy, despite my changing nothing, is working far better than last time, but still. Anyway, plus number of damaging ailments max 3, dice power and guard. At the start of each scene, inflict number of damaging ailments max 2, butterfly, and number of targets damaging ailments times 3, max 7, rupture to all enemies with a damaging ailment. That seems quite strong. Counterpoint speed advantage. Yeah, nice thing. Unfortunately for you, I move at Mac fuck, so I'm just gonna kill you. That should be enough. My hubris has gotten the better of me. Fuck. Right, okay. That was a mistake. Let me not make that same mistake again. This time I'm just actually going to kill you. Sorry, my mistake. I forgot the part where I kill you. Allow me to rectify that. Chat, do you reckon this will be enough? Yeah, wait. I just have this much? I thought this was Starlight giving me this much max light. I just have this much now? Huh. Is the mod worth trying or is Overtune for the sake of it? I like it. But I would recommend not down tiering. I personally think same tiering is more fun. I am having fun down tiering at the moment, but I would definitely not recommend it. Not recommend forcing it if you're not enjoying it. There we are. Okay. I am making a review on it, so if you want to wait for that, then yeah. The Act 2 is slightly fucked. What does the Act 2... That's a lot of trash disposals. That's a lot of trash disposals. That's still a lot of trash disposals. At least they don't have 333. Okay, what do you do? For the family, plus HP recovered this act, oh. Persistence also fully recovers from... shouldn't generally make an opinion on Babel without trying it first. Yeah, that's what I'd say. At least they don't have 333. That's quite nice. Actually, hold on. Does For the Family exist? Because you guys don't have persistence unless they give persistence to everyone. No, hold on. How do you gain persistence now? Oh. Plus number of Dead Ally Sweepers, dice power, and do you all have that? Oh, fuck. Okay, happy National Bubble Wrap Day. Ah, nice, nice. Okay, so we're killing them all at once, right, chat? What do you mean you're endured, Pierce? What do you mean you endure the one weakness type every sweeper has? Project Moon channel is a bunch of clowns? Oh, absolutely. I don't like Project Moon in the community hub, but... Anyway, start of each scene, draw one page and gain one... Well, that's just not fucking necessary, is it? That's just not fucking necessary. Move chat, please. No! Okay, I'll move into fight so I can... Okay, just to show what I was talking about. At the start of each scene, draw one page and gain one persistent. Yeah. Yeah, that's something. That is something. That is something. Oh! 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 No, that's alright, I'll just fucking die, actually. No, that's alright. That's alright, I wasn't planning on doing anything, actually. No, you are right. Main thing stopping Babel is the community rules? Yeah, just ignore the community rules. The community rules aren't that fun. I am enjoying playing with community rules because I am a masochist. Do not do what I do. It is far more enjoyable to play this mod by just ignoring everything Shepard says. You will have a more fun time. Sure, it's not the intended designed experience, but, like, you will enjoy your life. And I value enjoying my life more, so... Streaming community hub is funny. I'm in there for updates when I seen I didn't get along with everyone. That no, I mean, I got spoiled on Ruiner by looking in the Limbus Company memes channel. So yeah, no, I'm fine. Actually, it's not my place. I am there for work and work alone. And by that I mean like it's my job to be there. I kind of have to be there. I haven't read the rest of this. I'm assuming it's also fucking stupid for me and is going to make my life hell. Can I clash with anything with that? No. Can you can clash with that at least. Let's continue attacking you then. Okay, at least my evades continue to evade. I mean, hopefully the power stacking sees me through. Uh-oh. The fact that they... Oh, okay, no, that's... Okay. Well then. That's just great, isn't it? That was just like an actual execution there. Yeah, can you take this for me? Why do they use it every turn? Slow down! Slow down! It's not going out of fashion. You can use it later. Please, for the love of God, you do not need to use them all right now. I promise you, they will be there later. Let's have this do this instead, because then this can take, this. Okay, at least that's a 4 persistence! Okay. I mean, I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. And I just can't win! How many trash disposals? No! No, you should... Fucking trash disposal only, yeah. Let me just kill one person. Just let me kill one person. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you don't take fucking damage. Yeah, fuck this, we're going to the puppets. Yeah, no. Fuck down tier. Okay, you had me for a second, but how about actually go fuck yourself? How about go fuck yourself, actually? No, I've changed my mind. Yeah, no, we're going back to same tiering. Fuck this. Eh. Right, okay. Now what do you do? Also, what are the changes here? Because I didn't get to read these before. Like, we read those. Coffin, on hit once per page, 1 plus target's missing HP times per target per scene. Seal a speed dice a target next scene. Huh. Fun. Okay, let's check the page. I mean, obviously they're blunt. They're blunt tremor. Blunt tremor is, I mean, you do tremor, but also tremor is kind of... Actually, what is tremor's deal? Are you tremor? You're kind of tremor. You're tremor pierce, but we won't be doing pierce versus tremor. Well, are you even blunt anymore? I don't even think you're blunt anymore. You just no longer have that identity, but like, Still. Live chat? I am on live chat, yes. Anyway. Have a time. Yeah, no, I was with you. I was with you for a second there, Babel, and then you hit me with whatever the fuck that was. So, actually, just go fuck yourself. Honestly. Yeah, no, just go fuck yourself. That's my honest opinion. Right. So this is all. They look ugly. Too bad. On Blunt lose, once per page, gain 2 Tremor up and give 1 stagger protection to all puppet allies next scene. Lucio also, how's my day? My day has been interesting, for sure. My day has been interesting for sure. That's not Lucio. You're definitely not Lucio. Where is Lucio?
Lucio, also how was your day?
What did you just join into? Babel, welcome. Okay, so, yeah, on number of offensive dice it's on page, once per page if target is staggered. Wait. No, you piece of shit. Don't tell me that's nerfed. Wait, I can just check here. What am I doing? Oh, they get it here. Of course it's a red fucking passive. Okay, hold on. Does that mean they just don't have it? Thank you, Babel. Thank you. Sorry, no, my mistake. I just thought the enemy would work like the enemy. Okay. Once per page, if target is staggered or at 5+ clashes lost in a scene. A red passives are an enemy only thing, yes. Concussion plus XM6 tremor bursted. It's just a. Is it a tremor angle? Is it just a tremor angle? Are we just gonna do tremor now? Okay, guess it's tremor. I have heard, apparently it is always a tremor angle, but I guess it's a tremor angle. Okay, cool. Plus one dice power and guard of pages involving tremor if target has bind. Sort of act flick to bind to all enemies. Okay, cool. 1 plus number of clashes divided by 2, max 3 dice power, guard and deflect damage, page involving tremor, minus 50% blunt resistances, minus 50% all bleed and tremor damage, dagger damage, plus 50% receive all burn damage and stagger damage. Okay. And then it's just a matter of tremor burst. Alright, cool. Tremor angle then. So, what tremor cards do I have to play around with? Oh, I finally get counters. That'll be fun. Counters are actually really good here, because they mean we can just deal with trash disposal, right? That's good. I'll take that. And these just have better rolls than whatever the hell else we were dealing with, right? Like, hold on, let me check my book. Ignore the Mandarin. I mean, the real problem here is Sweep the Backstreets, which are 3 to 5, 4 to 6, 4 to 7. 5 to 6 or a 4 to 6. So it doesn't automatically win against it, especially because they have power stacking. But involving Tremor. Do you involve Tremor? You involve Tremor. Do you also do Bind? No, do you do Bind? Wait, minus 3 targets defensive dice power. That's like perfectly made to do Sweep the Backstreets. Like 5 to 7 immediately wins. 4 to 6 and minus 3 to target's defensive dice power is perfectly placed on Sweep the Backstreet's defensive page. And then a 5 to 7 versus actually that Sweep the Backstreet's dice has been nerfed. Like, yeah, that's perfectly built for that, basically. Other than the fact that then you don't get to use the counter, but that's really nice. Okay. Oh, let's not click on you. So, what do we want to run here? You can only get 1 repressed flesh, obviously. What is 12 to 15? Concussion times 20, deflect damage, draw 1 page, 12 to 15, on hit, inflict 1 feeble, disarm, and bind next scene. Okay. I'm not sure if we want that. Also, how many repressed fleshes do we get, out of curiosity? We only get 3. So 3 of us get to be repressed flesh users. And then, I mean, honestly, in that point, is there somebody I want to set up on Yesod instead? Is there anybody who takes better advantage of having that? Or do we drop like a meow down to buff us all? Or like, do any of you, after Tremor Burst once per page, inflict 1 fragile and damage down this scene and gain 1 damage up? On blunt hit once per scene. Like, it might just be these guys. And then target's fragile, we inflict fragile. Versus, also, if it's Pierce Endured on Mumu is great. What are your thoughts on Canto 9 after Part 3? I really liked most of Part 3 other than Rhine, but I dislike Part 1 and 2. But still. Also here. Tremor Burst. Start of each scene, inflict 4 Rupture and Tremor, and 1 if there is more than 1 enemy present. Oh. Well, that's really good, I suppose. How will you be countering Trash Disposal? Presumably the counters. Counter dice, is it? Have you seen the say on Kurokumo changes? No, I've not looked at anything. Let's grab Mumu. How have they been changed? That's fine. Why am I being pinged? Oh, okay. Ratio. So, Tremor. That's the order of the day. Tremor. Right. 100% owners bleed triggered and Tremor burst. That's funny. On Clash when inflict 3 Tremor this scene and 3 damage down next scene. 5 to 7, 5 to 6. That's still pretty good. I mean, I think it is the counters is the way we deal with, yeah. How about Creek? Creek is still pretty good. Plus number of clashes lost last scene, times 10, max 50% Tremor busted. Also, they just stack an insane amount of Tremor. I mean, so 1 plus number of clashes lost last scene. We don't really want to be losing clashes is the issue, because then we get killed by Trash Disposal. Strength and endurance to all the KK allies if she inflicts enough bleed / pound damage up as well. Oh, nice. Okay. On use restore 2 light, on Clash lose gain 2 shields. Ooh, that's interesting. Versus you, which is an interesting amount of light restore. Let's go for... We could do this, and if we have a bunch of light restore, because does this... How do we do page draw is the question. So all of you need an automated movement. Simple. Because automated movement is how we deal with the other thing. Although, the issue then is... How do we... I mean, we can just do this. Oh, that's an issue. Let's take away your one of this, and then we do that. Because then you all have a certain amount of that. Okay. Then... What else do we want? The evades are useful. Most of the things we have to deal with are 3. I mean... We need a way to card draw. Other than, like, Repressed Flesh. And Forceful Gesture. Forceful Gesture does do 1 page draw, but, like, we would need light for that, and... This, we don't want to lose clashes. Because if we lose clashes, we're dead. So, we don't want to use that for our light restore. We need something better for our light restore and page draw. This is good. It's a 2 dice, which is annoying, but also as a counterpoint, inflicts bind for us, and if we lose the clash, then we gain 2 shields with it, which I think is... I think that's enough of an offset. So then there's our light restore. I think that's actually just a good enough page that I can consider it worth it to put on these. And then... I guess we want the page draw from you guys. Or not page draw. Yeah, page draw, because you're my light restore recovery. So page draw. Feather Shield is interesting. Ink Over is too expensive. Flash of Sunup doesn't get power stacked enough. Sky Clearing Cut is interesting, especially because we get blunt dice power, but I don't think it's worth it. What's your favorite Nightmare reception? Are we on Urban Nightmare right now? I'm not actually sure. Have you heard of Myonga Stunt? No. No, I have no idea what that is. We could do Will Be Tasty. No, we don't power stack enough for Will Be Tasty to be good anymore, I don't think. Full Stop to Life? Question mark? No, that's far too expensive. The slower you are, the stronger. Incredible. Okay, I mean... I'm not really sure. I'd have to check the entirety of it to see. Okay, question. Is this worth it? Although, do we just want our page restore to be... like, quick, easy? Because this needs 20 plus burn, which we're probably not going to get realistically. Commandeering would be good here. Incredible. Average streamer moment. Do you think people could get past this quicker? I mean, if you want to, try. Go ahead. Be my guest. I think you'll struggle. Let's take 2 of those for our page draw. And then we want Tremor. Are any of these really good Tremor? That's pretty good Tremor. What about Unforgettable Melody? I mean, Unforgettable Melody is just good, right? Targets, so, like, +2 dice power, and then give 1 strength to all our allies at combat start. That's really nice. Let's Play is interesting, because that's another way to deal with, whatchamacallit, trash disposal. Oh, base game. Oh, yeah. Let's go for a... Give 1 people... the problem is these are all quite expensive. Although, like... Maxed divided by 9... no, that's fine. We do gain a lot. Unused 1 recovery up is not good because anti-recovery. Unused, lose 8% max HP, target staggered, recover HP, lost HP. On hit, another lowest HP percentage ally recovers HP lost. That's an interesting proposition to run on everyone. No, anti-recovery. Anti-recovery fucks us over there. Otherwise I would run that. But I think Wrath of Torment. Maybe. Although this is really expensive. We don't really restore enough light for this to be good. I'm not sure. Burst Tremor ×2 is good. Will I be streaming the Terraria update? I'm not sure, honestly. I could do. Okay, I do want Sky Clearing Cut on you all. And then you, once again, you just have the, like, low end of the stick. Is there any way I can go, just look for bursts on you? Because you're gonna... You could be my burst Tremor guy. I do know defensives do that as well, but... I think light won't be an issue considering it's Yesod. That's true, actually. On Yesod. On Yesod, we won't have to care. Like, Yesod we could probably throw in a Let's Play rather than a DE. Like, it might be a little bit expensive, but page draw may be more important. Like, this looks a little bit insane, but I think this works. Like, we've got this to do more Tremor, give everyone else strength. Because then we have, obviously, clean. No, not clean. Repetitive pattern recognition. Which is really nice. And then capacitor, which from memory... does that give us... Oh, that doesn't give us light anymore. Okay. Let's stick to that. Here, I want more just Tremor. I think Tremor is the way to go here. Because I could do this. One disarm next scene. Disarm might be useful. Considering a lot of their stuff is just having defensive power over us. That seems good. And then for you, let's do this. Then I want to throw this in because that's a lot of tremor bursting. You are just my... I'm going to have you one side. Because you don't get other stuff, so we just want as much burst as possible. Burst tremor once. 2 tremor and burst. Also, red notes is just really nice. Actually, let's have you. Yeah, you can be our buffing character. We keep Acacia safe. There is a world where you take like a single burn page. I mean, we could do something like on hidden deflect, inflict 1 burn. We could do that. There is a world where we do that. I mean, or streetlights. Streetlights is cheap. We could do streetlights just to have... Like, hold on. It's a 2 cost. Let's see if we can fit it into our build, because then we get to use... not Coffin, like Lament, right? Because then that's plus 3 dice power and guard. And then 2 Butterfly. And the max of the damaging elements there. And then we also get this, which is... number damaging elements divided by 3, max 1, which, so we get that. Yeah, no, I think it might actually be that world. I genuinely think streetlights might be good here. Or it is defensive. Then again, wait, all of our pages have defensive, right? Wait. Burn? Why do you have burn? Huh? On blunt lose, once per page, burst attack is tremor, gain 1 haste, and... Oh no, less damage from burn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all of our pages do have defense. I think we might actually be in the world where I take streetlights. Because then I can gain my power through... I mean, is there anything to do page draw instead, maybe? What would be good here? I mean, we can check what Tremor has going for it. Fun fact, you can no longer face tank puppets with burn. No! No, my beloved strategy. We could get that. Wait. On stagger, deal targets tremor rupture damage. Now, our entire strategy revolves around stacking a ton of tremor and bursting it. You know, I think improv drumming might be the play there. And then, how do we get out? We need more power stacking. Because either blunt or defensive we need. Just an extra 2 tremor? No, it's once per page, not worth it. Nice. I realized the original Albina wears the Iron Coffin armor is because her body breaks the head for all about limb replacements. That's... I haven't heard that tip before. That's interesting. So what do this do? What does this do? We don't have stray dogs, so that's not gonna work. Where does the tremor come from here? Oh, blunt. Blunt, okay. Okay, let's go for then instead defensive. Philip A. Beers in Wedge office reception? Incredible. Hmm. Do we go Walters here? I mean, Ares is obviously amazing. Like, I think it has to be. Because then that's powers that up, powers that up, powers that up, powers that up. Like, that's a lot of power. And then otherwise, for a 4 cost, what can we get for a 4 cost? Like, target's burn. We don't have Pierce dice, so that wouldn't work. But companionship. At 0 dead eyes, at the start of the scene, lose 2 and lowest receives more SR. Like, do we give companionship to a room? I just realized we get 5 pages too, that's funny. Because then we just pick up, like, Dream. Oh, that's what the point of the mask is. Yeah, this works, I think. Because now we get... So, we have Burn, so we trigger his page things. I'm still being pinged. Why have I been pinged in the Discord? King and Binds is out. Ah, nice. Nice, I'll have to try that later. I just opened up my auto-clicker trying to click on that. Okay. Now, and then we get... So then, here we get... on stagger, deal target's tremor rupture damage, which is useful because we have a ton of tremor. That's our entire deal. Then we get 2 dice power, first defensive dice in a page if we have speed advantage, so we want to always try and focus on having speed advantage, which we have because our cards give haste from memory, or just like our stuff gives haste in general. We then have Chasing the Dream Sword. Also, this is plus 2 dice guard and all damage, because that's more defensive stuff. I think, wait, no. That's not, that's just more, that means our shields take 2 less damage and we deal 2 more damage. Is that? No, that's not worth the 3 cost, actually. I was reading that wrong, I thought that was defensive power. We could just get Graceful Approach. We could just get Graceful Approach. Unclash when once per page, gain 1 Starlight. That would work. Because otherwise, like, what are we going for here, really? We don't have general fixes. We don't do speed empty. Do we have the 2 costs? No, otherwise I would take the +1 base Tremor Bursted. That's nothing. Let's get Graceful Approach, why not? Which is... I've forgotten where Graceful Approach is. It's... here. Yeah, let's grab Graceful Approach. Okay, and then you. Is it... We don't want to just copy this exactly. We do want Art of Defense, Graceful Approach, Improv Drumming. Though. Like, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save to clipboard. Load. Then... That works perfectly because we don't actually get the other thing. And now we just have another 2 cost. Either a 2 or a 3 cost because we can drop... Oh, we can add Dream. No, so we don't... We only get 2 costs. +1 evade mineral value? That's good. I think that's just a... I mean... Or evade max roll. That's fine, I think. You... Really, do we not have any of the others? What exactly was doing the... Oh, I guess Improv Drumming, yeah, no. Let's keep Improv Drumming for you. Wait. We're going to ignore that. Coffee towel, shed an image. I don't get it. Oh. Why does he have the dream mask? Okay. So we already have improv drumming. We then have the art of defense here. You are all about one-siding. Do we have other things about one-siding? If I just look at one. No? Oh, it would be unopposed. It would be on unopposed, or what's it called? Do they have other things for that? But I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what to use here. Like, graceful approach, obviously, great. Is it just like... High spirits? Is it just a high spirits angle? Am I doing this wrong? High spirits. At the end of each scene, if I only want to clash with all pages this scene, draw one page, otherwise restore one light. Yeah, I think... Wait, no, you don't do clashes. Well, I mean, it's the other 3 costs then that we care about. Which is... You. Deep breaths. Yeah, I think it's just a deep breaths angle. Because they're not going to be clashing, whereas we can give high spirits to them. And then also similarly, I don't actually care about giving you Art of Defense then, because you're not going to be clashing. Which means we can give you something relating to Tremor. At 3 cost. Anything relating to Tremor for a 3 coster? Wait, no, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, that's 3 cost. On Blunt lose once a page, burst attack is Tremor, game on haste, give one stagger damage up. Tool. I mean, we could just give you that. No, you don't clash. What am I talking about? I need to keep reminding myself of that. On discard, game 1 up, we don't do that. After bursting 20% target's SSR, Tremor, +1 next die power and all damage. On hit, inflict 1 at 3 or less page in hand, Tremor next scene. After Tremor burst, target stagger, deal Tremor, that's nothing. I mean, it could just be Cavity Tremor. Like, that's just more Tremor for my Tremor. How's it going? Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Contusion. What does this do? After inflicted Tremor through pages, once per page inflict 2 bleed. On Tremor burst, deal Tremor bursted knife 5 bleed damage? How does that save my Tremor economy? Wait, hold on. I mean, maybe we replace Cavity Treatment with Contusion Backstreet style? Bleed for Butterfly? I mean, yeah, we could just keep stacking negative effects. I think that's good, because now we inflict 1 Tremor with that. And we're always going to be hitting. So now we just inflict bleed and then hit to get more Tremor. Right. Save this clipboard, give it to you. What don't I have? Why do I not have improv drumming? It's right there. I guess it's a different improv drumming. So what's this build? This build is Tremor. We are focusing on Tremor here. I guess, why not? Let's try Contusion on this. Okay. Now let's see if this works in the slightest, or if I've just spent the past however long of my life working on something that doesn't work. Do you feel like a librarian yet? I actually used to be back at my old, school, I used to be a librarian. I was responsible for that sort of stuff. Yeah, let's go immediately, automated movement on you. into a Sky Clearing cut on you. Yeah, sure. You're now one of the dozens of people who knows what contusion does and the fact that it exists. Incredible. Doesn't HOD also have Tremor Synergy? Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Haven't looked. I mean, I could take this to then do this instead, and then do a mannequin here. It's gonna be awful considering we now no longer have speed advantage here. Hold on. Oh, can I not just... Wait. Hold on. Let's do this then. I then want the mannequin here, and then I want the Gigi here. And then you, I want to one side still. I mean... I could just... could I clash that? Yeah, no, I can clash that. I can definitely clash that. Yeah, okay. There we are. Okay, and now... Yeah, okay, cool, so it begins. Wow, I was really hoping any of those would win. Okay, we get hit by that. Oh well. Evade, evade, win the final clash. Evade, evade, win the final clash. Then automated movement is automated movement. Lovely. Okay, now we want Eternal Rest, right? Or no, we want Repetitive Pattern Recognition, because otherwise Yesod has no Light Restore. Yes. Although, is it worth just getting more damage? No, 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 no. We want our light first. We want our light first. Here we are. Are you getting targeted by anyone? You're getting targeted by you. Honestly, that's an angle for... Okay, so I want you to take you, and then I take you with the evade. Oh, that's annoying. That is really annoying, actually. Because that... Wow, they are getting hard focused here. We take that then. Then... That on you. Who has the highest tremor? You have the highest tremor. I can just hit you with, like, a Wrath of Torment. Do I want to use a Wrath of Torment here? I mean, I may as well. That's tremor bursting. More tremor. More tremor for my tremor. I'd rather take that so they don't get hit, and then once again I would rather take that so they don't get hit. And then I can just one-side like you with Crick. That takes the clash from who? You. Sky Clearing Cut. And Red Notes. Okay, cool. Here we are. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. I love Tremor. Said no player ever. Wow, okay, that staggered. Tremor is far better in this world. Wow. Okay. Tremor is great. They also have a lot of emotion now, which is a shame. How do I actually deal damage here? This is an important question. Yeah, on Clash win. Well, I kind of need to Clash to get my cards out of that. And then you... I mean, I also want to Clash with you then. I can hit you with an automated movement then. Because then the defensive goes up against that, and then we just Sky Clearing Cut you. You do damage when they're staggered? That's, I mean, true. That is something that I have the capabilities of doing. This is what we have Mannequin for. And then we do Sky Clearing Cut on you. Biggie on you. And then I want to Red Notes. Yeah, okay. Wow, we nearly stagger in one. Okay, evade, evade, and then staggered, lovely. I guess the point of these guys is to just live forever, so it's not so much dealing damage to them immediately as just eternally surviving. Okay. Now we get Eternal Rest. Now, Eternal Rest is the fun one, because this means that you, my friend, are going to start suffering. Because now I get to Let's Play you. As well as... Let's Play is better here. I think I go first, hopefully. Because, I mean, if I do go first, then, yeah, I'm good. Then we're gonna... How many do you want to do? Okay. I would prefer you not. Also, you have no pages. Okay. Did I forget to give them page draw or something, or am I just using pages far quicker than I expected to be? Wait, what? I don't want to use both of those at once. Definitely try this mod, it's interesting. It is definitely interesting. It is definitely an interesting mod. Yeah, okay, we can put page draw in. Okay, lovely. That's annoying, but... How are you not winning there? Okay. I am only on YouTube for now. I'm considering going over to Twitch, but I'm not at the moment. Wait, why would I not just pick Chandrath there? Like... This just feels like... I mean, on Clash win game 1 by next scene, that's true. Did she got 7 association yet? I have not yet, no. Yeah, I see no reason to not pick Chandrath there. On hit or deflect, burst Tremor. Yeah, I'll take that. The current problem is just distinctly the fact that we have no card draw. We just, yeah, we do not have anything remotely in the way of card draw. We then also want to take this from you. Just draw more pages? So true. I should just try drawing more pages, that'd help. I mean, it would help, you're right. That would distinctly be helpful. Okay. Automated movement, lovely. It's long. Okay, hold on. I have a little bit of power now. Yeah, okay. I get it now. And then we get Lament. Right. Now, you're the one I want to attack most, although I... How is my... Wait, That's so stupid. And I get... Hold on. How much less damage do I take because of that? What, 7x7 is... 49? Is 7x7 49? Okay. Can you stack things like fastness, quickness, etc., or does it not let you? I think it does. We actually get dice power with Lament. Yeah, it's by number of damaging ailments, so one would expect. Because then I can also just hit them with that, and it should deal metric tons of damage. Mannequin. Let's go clear and cut on you. We then just have you take this. You already deal with that, so we do that on you, and then I want an automated movement on you and a mannequin on you. Okay, it is just... I definitely distinctly do not have enough card draw. Wow, that was annoying. Okay. I like the dinging sounds, that's funny. Oh no. Okay, lovely. So many things in the drawer. Okay. Oh, I forgot about persistence, right. Persistence continues to do persistence things. There's no way I can kill you before that goes through, right? I mean, maybe that I can. It'd take me, like, doing this. But that's doable. Maybe. Maybe that deals enough damage. I hope it deals enough damage, because we don't really deal damage otherwise, which is a bit of an issue I'm beginning to notice, because this is not really the kind of people... Does persistence ever do anything permanent to them? Like... Containing lethal damage, raise HP to 0, and recover 200 HP. You have like 6 bursts on it? That's true, I do. I do, actually. No, that is true. The problem is I don't really get to determine where it goes. It just sort of... Like, I can one-side, I suppose. I can stagger them, but that doesn't really help me. Okay, no, that's what we use the mannequin against. Sky Clearing Cut against you. And I just have no pages there. Right. Is just nobody dealing with you? I mean, like, I could just do this, and then that'd deal with you. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yeah, okay, that worked. Okay, stagger, lovely. I basically take no damage thanks to... Oh no, I take a lot of damage, actually. This build just feels objectively worse. Like... Maybe I'm just bad at the game, but this just feels about 10 times worse than what I was using before. Like, I'm sure there's a good chance I am just mad, but like... This doesn't feel good. You are winning. Well, yeah, but compared to last time, no, not really. Last time I was winning handily. Here I'm, like, barely winning. I can't even really kill any of them because persistence keeps proccing. Like, and that's just going to heal them a metric ton, and they're just going to keep weighing me down. Tremor can't deal damage. Well, that is the issue, yeah. I mean, I kind of just have to tank that, because I don't really see how the way I could deal enough damage otherwise. Kill them all 4 times. Wait, does persistence stop working after you kill them all 4 times? Because if so, then that's fine. I can deal with that. Just so long as it's not having to constantly do the same thing over and over and over and again. Let's do that. More tremor bursts. Okay, so it lowers the effectiveness of the heal. That's good. Does that work in the next act? How are they not dead yet? Okay. at least Natsec does damage. Like, actual, genuine damage. Okay. Why the... Of course, the minute I start putting stuff... Oh, okay. Why are none of them targeting me? I have counter pages for a reason, you guys. Come on. I didn't just put them on for a laugh. Like, I did actually kind of want to use them, you know? And then let's just do this, because that kills. There's no way in hell that doesn't kill. Look at the rupture he has. Okay, lovely. Wow. Okay. Netzak can in fact deal damage. This is good. Okay. More persistence. Is it a solo strat angle? No. No, I don't think it is. As much as solo strats are funny, I don't think this is the kind of mod where solo strats are good. How were you not dead? Shield. Oh, thank God. You really? Okay, fine. There we are. Okay, Netzak Yesel continues to be able to do damage. Okay. Right. Let's see if this works. If not, I've run out of time for the day, which is really good because we've gotten absolutely nothing done. God, I love trash disposal. It's a good thing it's spammed over so many times here, which means I basically just get hit by it over and over again. At least I can deal with it here. And I can actually hit them with an automated movement? Is that a good idea? No, I mean, let's just red notes you, frankly. Okay. Great. Wow, I really hope that would work. Okay, great. I mean, at least Wrath of Torment's cool. Okay, lovely. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, that's fine. How are you staggered? Not gonna question it. Nobody is targeting me! I have... Right. Fine. No, that's fine. I just bring counter dice for a laugh, actually. But yeah, that would be the 10 bind. It's just hard focus, then. Hard focusing isn't a good idea. What am I doing? Hard focusing is how I get myself killed to this. But oh well. Okay. Shields, thank God for oh no. They're fine. Okay, lovely. Okay, automated movement continues to be amazing. So close to a stagger. Okay. Yesod can... Now you target me! Bastards. The lot of you. The lot of you. Like... actually tactical there. Actually tactical. They genuinely saw... Okay. Sure. No, that's... the game just knows what I'm doing now, actually. That was the Babel update you all missed. The game now just can see what you're actually trying to pull against it, and will just hard counter you for it. Like, it now just has input reading. That's the level we've gotten to here, because the game wasn't hard enough. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Just have a panic attack whenever I lose a clash. Whoa, okay, hold on. Tremor can actually stagger quickly. Shocking news, Tremor can stagger. I was kind of really hoping we wouldn't be doing that. Okay. Tremor when it tremors? So true. Turns out, and this might be shocking to some of you, chat, but Tremor is actually really good. You remember that thing I said about Tremor not being good? I was wrong. Actually, turns out very incorrect. Yeah, I have a nasty habit of being incorrect sometimes. It's really awkward. Let's just... I just want to make sure they're dead, frankly. I just want to make sure they're dead. Is that, like, optimal at all? No, not really. It's probably more optimal to split my damage, but also... You clashed how high? Okay. No, that's fine. I should have expected you to be able to clash that high, actually. No, that's fine. Just kill everyone, actually. Sorry, no, my mistake. Sorry. Yeah, no, I forgot what game I was playing. At least I have all my counter pages! Right. Not getting targeted at all. Gee, thanks. That was going good for a second until we just died. Yeah. Clutch. I don't get how this guy survived. They were at 10 HP this entire time. Croissant sounds lovely, actually. Well, okay, let's give it one more attempt because it feels really bad to... Okay, let's try that against, like, you guys. No, this is copyrighted music. Okie doke. Let's put this on. Try and wreck of Electroswing. Which one of you takes the most blunt damage? You. Yeah, you're the range page. Why do you... Like, you just all have a ton of dice now. Okay. That's what we're doing, I see. I wish you could have won any of those. What? Fuck you too? Okay. I got out Tremored, chat. How high do you clash? Sorry, huh? What do you do? On hit, give one strike. Yep, we're gonna, no. Right. Time to see how we do against these guys. I'm not changing the music. Just keep evading. How much offensive up? Okay. How are you getting all that power? Oh. On Clash lose once per die, lose 4 HP to recycle. Okay. I see. I get the feeling I'm going to die horribly here, but let's see. Right. Okay. Staggered them at least. Wow, we actually just killed her. Okay. No, it's alright, I didn't want to win any of my clashes, actually. Please just don't kill them. Actually, I like having them alive. Oh, no, that's okay. That's fine. No, actually, dude, just clash that high. I didn't even remotely know how you're supposed to take this on down tier. What the actual fuck are they doing? No, but like, actually, what the fuck, though? On that note, chat, I've run out of time. Goodbye, all. Ooh, okay. I have actually run out of time, by the way. That's not a joke. Yeah, yeah. Bye-bye.